to the people and stuff at home. It is me, Anash, once again. We have a side quest. There's some sort of event that's happening here today. I have been told that there's free food, so we are going to go and attend. I'm here at the entrance right now, so I am going to be cutting off the camera until I'm sitting down. But yeah, man, let's get to it. Alrighty, we are within and stuff. There isn't that many people as yet. Nothing is happening as yet. Alrighty, I just signed the register and things of that nature. There are people over there. I'm about to show you the scenes real quick. But this one is about community engagement. Hey dog, I just heard free food and I said I will be in attendance. Free food is a driving factor in my life. So yeah, that is what we are going to be doing today. Free food. Let's go. This is what the scenes look like right now. Nah, I don't have a pen. I did dog. This is what the scenes look like right now. Nothing as yet. I'm at the back. Like at the back. Control that. This is what everything looks like right now. I actually do hope that this free food and I haven't wasted my time. Because if I have, I will be incredibly disappointed in myself. Here's the board. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. A side quest is a side quest, irregardless. Yeah, man. Plethora of people have chosen to join. Yeah, a lot more people now. Stood future and stuff. Very interesting to see where this goes. Very We will be starting in the next 5 minutes, they said. Nothing has happened. There's just like a lot of more people that have come here. I feel like I could have gone back to Riz and came back before I came here. But it is what it is. We keep it pushing, bro. We keep it pushing. There's that thing.
Our first guest speaker, Dr. Eugene Machimana from the Unit of Engagement, Community Engagement, to take the floor. Please welcome.
Go Eugene. Go Eugene.
If you answer questions.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what's wonderful about UP is that the community engagement is not something for the students, the executive like involved. There's our Vice Chancellor at Mujakhabedi doing some community work there. He gets this hands dirty, literally, plants. And so why not us? We must also go as students, as staff as well. There's our director, Prof. Stolz as well, and also my sister, like Prof. Ferris. She's also been to Esteras. So please don't tell us it's dangerous to go to Esteras, okay? So as we learn in Cape Town, it looks so beautiful. To me, this looks beautiful. As we learn, it's so beautiful. Anyone from Cape Town here?
Can I lie?
No one. There. Welcome to South Africa. Okay. So as a university, we isolate the way, but not to this extent. So if we don't engage, then we'll see challenges. I hope I'll manage to do this video. Oops. What do I do now? Can I get help? Because it won't allow me to.
Somebody help it, guy.
Please, anyone?
Anyone?
I just want to show this video. And we have sound, I believe. Yeah? So we encourage you to please less than 10 minutes walk just next to Festival 8. The gate is always closed, you just pull open, you walk in there. There's a beautiful place that you can go and study if you don't want to be within. Your academic, we want to see you graduate within 3 to 4 years. So manage your time, the money as well. It's limited if you have to travel. So let's use the resources. Curricular community engagement, meaning that these steps are linked to those modules that are linked to a curriculum. But of course, I know you're not. Our website, familiarize yourselves with that. Structure-wise, we've got a forum. These are representative from. This is an opportunity. Actually, one student said, you know what, I'm glad you put us in random groups, because in groups sometimes we fight, we disagree. I'd rather fight with this group when we. For instance, I left my Rolex at home because I'm meeting at home.
Rolex, okay.
I 6 phone, I brought the 51 10 I'm in the community, you never know. So I'm minimizing the risk. So do likewise and minimize the risk. You saw her. Remember when you have a name and a surname at UK, you know the email address. Send it to Karen. She's responsible.
Or Eugene is a nicer guy than me. So I want to start on a critical note because
Bang.
I'm the guy with the needle injecting. How do you deal with that? How does it challenge you? So community engagement is not just the innocent exercise. But it also contributes to action that is hopefully constructive. So in our context, put our pre-packaged answers and solutions aside, to really listen, to make ourselves vulnerable. Dynamics, and then this whole thing I already mentioned, to read is to be read, so to allow ourselves to be read. It's like a mirror is placed in front. What some people call the tall stories. The tall stories are those stories that say, just learn about issues and then understand these issues won't be resolved unless we also realize there's a justice issue. There are people who are on the streets of Pretoria that might be freer than I am sometimes, because they've been on journeys that I've not. Homeless people pitched up at the church. The neighborhood watch pitched up to say we don't want homeless people here. Unfortunately, the church. Sissy Goolhouse is in Cape Town. This is a famous story of mine. Not everybody likes it, and maybe I will be fired if people know I'm doing involved there. But Sissy Gool, this is an old. For 2 weeks, and then the main festival this year will be on the 29th of August. Happens in Burgess Park. Issues in that community, so if any of you are interested in any of these sites, you're welcome to join. financial thing, and just quickly a little, getting fish for today. People in backyard shacks, it's shack farming, so people, the so-called landlord or the formal tenant.
Very privileged to welcome Ms. Benita from CSAG.
As Prof has said, and Mr. Machimani, when they were doing their presentation, when they are doing their talk, that when you go to the community, don't go as someone who's an expert. You must go knowing that you are going to learn and you are going to teach so that you exchange information. Right? Okay, I will get into my to the safety and security of individuals within communities. And I would like to put it to everyone in the house as a homework. Prof touched on and I will come back.
So as you see, sometimes they like saying that it's better for you, or it's best for you to rather go and ask a person, how can I refer you as? Because sometimes maybe I might appear as and then they're like, size and things like that. So they would be like, how about we then create our a simple
Okay, I see 3 hands. I see 3 hands. Can I ask the first hand? What do you do when you do community engagement?
Yes, and delay.
Or anyone from the three has? What do you do when you do community engagement? Yes.
For meaningful community engagement, not for temporary, but that will help you in the future plan. So,
We are out of lives.
without wasting more time, I'm going to
We're done.
introduce our next
We're out of lives.
speaker, which is
Let's
Mrs.
try, boy.
Josiane from
Let's try.
Empowerment. Can you please give me a round?
I was like following Dr. Prof, then there's Mr. But hey, it's okay. Event today. Alright, let's start off with the first, or let's actually get into the roadmap as a brief. First and foremost, you need to essentially understand the need properly, act as youth, do it with dignity, prepare for the challenges, and also learn before acting. And last but certainly not least, building something that essentially lasts. Right? First and foremost, we need to essentially understand the need. I think pretty much every single speaker has essentially now kind of touched on this.
It's time for food. Let's go chow. Let's go chow. It's time for food, nigga. Let's go get it. As you can see, I want to get my certificate first. Apparently, I'm going to get a certificate for this. This is very interesting. Here's the food, there's the course, there's the chow. Yeah. I'm done. I got a certificate for this stuff, which is very interesting. I got pizza. I don't know where I'm gonna go now. I think I'm gonna go to the station so I can chow and then buy him back some Riz. Yeah, man, this then concludes the video.